Hi, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how I installed a dual liner bed liner in my Ford F-150. And at the end of this video, I think you'll see why I chose this product for a bed liner. I used to be really bad about diving into projects and not reading the instructions. So I've learned the hard way to read the instructions, and I noticed that I'm missing the T25 and T30 Torx bits. Might have a T25, but definitely did not have the T30. So it was off to Home Depot to go source some new Torx bits for my cordless drill and get started on the project. First job was to remove the bed cover and then to sweep out the bed. Even though you wouldn't see it, there's no point in having all that dirt and debris down there underneath the rubber pad. Now I'm going to remove all 4 of the box link plates. And don't forget all 4 of the factory tie-down cleats in the corners. Now it's time to put on the front panel. They call this the load guard panel. This is relatively easy to put on. It snaps into place, and with a quick little kick, everything is where it needs to be. Now we're going to install the sidewall rails. This is a little bit more complicated because you have to do some tucking, especially at the front and the rear. You have to tuck this sidewall panel beneath the rail cap at the front and the rear. The rail cap is part of the bed and is not part of the dual liner assembly. Here comes the right side sidewall panel. Same deal here. We have to make sure that we tuck underneath the rail cap. Make sure that everything fits flush and that all the holes are aligned with where you need to screw in the box link as well as the bed lights if your truck is equipped that way. Now it's time to put the floor down. This is probably better as a 2-person job. The problem is that it's really difficult to move the floor around when you're standing on it. So you're not going to be able to get it into the grooves and channels that fit everything so tightly for your truck. This is easier if you focus on one sidewall at a time. You're almost done. You just need to replace the hardware, which is the factory tie-down cleats, as well as the 4 box link plates, if applicable for your truck. Before you finish up, make sure that all the bed lighting is accurately aligned with the sidewalls, as well as the switches or any other enclosures that you have. It should fit really, really well if you spec'd out the bed liner correctly. Okay, she is all done. We've got the dual liner in here, so you can see the big rubber pad is on the bottom, and we've got the shells on the side, the back, and the other side. And what I'm impressed by is how everything fits really nicely. The LED lights
perfect there with the switch, the box link, all the holes lined up perfectly. And the hardest part about this whole job, I think, was trying to get the rubber mat into this little channel at the very bottom of this side cases here. There's a little channel where the rubber mat's supposed to fit into there, and it's that was the toughest part of this. So a little bit of patience and you can work it in there. I'm very happy with how this thing looks. It feels great. You can kneel on this, you're not going to destroy your knees. Boy, this is exactly what I needed. I think this is way better than a spray-in liner, which would just tear your knees apart. And this works nicely again with the work surface on the back of the F-150. And all the box lighting is, or the bed lighting I should say, is right there, and you can get to the 7.2 kilowatt, or if you have a 2.4, that's fine, you can do that too. So very happy with this, looks good.
Folks, I just wanted to close out this video by stating this is not a paid endorsement of any type. There's no affiliate relationship. This is just my experience installing the dual liner bed liner. Now, I looked at a lot of different alternatives since I had so much time to waste waiting for the truck to come in, that I looked at different spray-in options. Those are going to be $600–700, or I could have got maybe a $200 version through Amazon that I would do myself. The problem with those is that it's not very versatile, and also if you have to hop around in the back of your bed, it's going to tear up your knees or anything else that you have around there. And after doing the work on this bed, I could see that that will be a real problem if you spend any time in the bed of your truck. So that didn't seem very good. I also looked at drop-in liners. I've had drop-in liners before on other vehicles. They're really slippery. Stuff flies all over the place in there. You can also get bed rugs. Bed rugs are not a bad alternative, but I think that the dual liner is better with that rubber mat down there and this hard plastic side cases to this. It's very easy to install. It was about $450 shipped. It took 2 days to get here. I could not be more impressed. I think this is the way to go. This, to me, is the best solution for a bed liner for your Ford F-150. Thanks, guys. I'll see you in the next video.